more breaking developments that are coming in. Now, the hearing is underway in Supreme Court on the Khera arrest case, where the Supreme Court bench pronounces the order. So, the Supreme Court bench seeks clubbing of FIRs. Singhvi has stated, who's of course appearing on behalf of Khera, that Khera is ready to unconditionally apologize. So as we speak, these are of course the legal proceedings that are happening. What I can also tell you so far is that CJI D.Y. Chandrachud has said that the petitioner held a press conference on 17th of February 2023 in Mumbai. A complaint was lodged in Lucknow, which was converted into an FIR for offences under 153A, 500, 504, 505(2) of the IPC. In fact, the CJI has also gone on to state that another FIR was registered at Varanasi, and today the petitioner was deboarded from an Indigo flight travelling from Delhi to Raipur on the grounds that he was to be arrested. What is important to note here is that the CJI has stated that a communication was made by Assam police to the SHO of New Delhi that the petitioner was to be apprehended to Assam for offences under the following sections, which I repeat is 153A, 153B, 500, 504, 120B of the IPC. In fact, on the other hand, the CJI has also stated that Article 32 has been invoked for quashing of complaints. In the alternative, transfer and clubbing FIRs in one jurisdiction, a restraint on coercive steps and other reliefs in terms of the security of petitioner and his family. So as we speak, of course, this is all the legal developments that are happening. In fact, we also are learning that Singhvi has stated in the first that there are 3 FIRs, and CJI has said that they are protected, but there is some level of discourse. Big relief for Pawan Khera is what we're also picking up. Now, that is the latest that we learned so far. That's the latest that we can tell you in terms of this particular case. But the Supreme Court has said Pawan Khera should be released on interim bail. So that is the big breaking development that is coming in at the moment, where there is significant relief for Pawan Khera. Should be released on interim bail is what the top court has said. That is the big breaking news that's coming in. So obviously not a setback for him anymore. And this hearing was chaired by CJI D.Y. Chandrachud. In fact, this one in connection with the fact that Khera was to board the flight at 11 from the Delhi airport, but he was deplaned, and complaints have been filed in Assam, Lucknow and Varanasi over the comments made by him about the Prime Minister. But the big breaking input coming in, that clearly big relief for him, because the Supreme Court, the top court, has stated that Pawan Khera should be released on interim bail. So that's clearly a big indication of relief for him. In fact, appearing for Khera was Abhishek Singhvi, and he had mentioned the matter and apprised it to the top court of Khera's arrest while taking that flight to Raipur. In fact, the visuals that you see on your screens are from earlier of this morning, where after he was deplaned, several were also sitting on the tarmac to protest. So FIRs, in fact, were registered against Khera at police stations in Lucknow, Varanasi and Assam after he made comments about Prime Minister Modi in relation to that press briefing on the Adani Hindenburg report on February 17th.
Bail will be applicable till the time he files for a regular bail. So he can file for a bail in this case before the Dwarka court, it would seem, as far as the order is concerned. And thereafter, till the next date of listing of that particular hearing of his bail, he has interim bail. So clearly, it has been stated by the Supreme Court that to protect the petitioner until such date he applies for regular bail before the jurisdictional court,
All right, that was my colleague Nilashish, who's continuously tracking all that for us in terms of what it states clearly. But of course, Supreme Court has stated that Pawan Khera should be released on interim bail. So that is the fact, the significant development coming. Relief for him, where the top court has allowed clubbing of the FIRs also is what we're picking up. But for this big input, let me cut across to my colleague Samya, who's joining me live from the newsroom. Samya, good afternoon. Clearly, big relief for Pawan Khera. But talk to us more about what the top court has also stated.
Well, Pawan Khera, senior Congress leader, has gotten a bit of a relief over here where an interim bail has been granted to the communication department chief of the Congress party, Pawan Khera, until Tuesday. Although a notice has also been issued to both the government in Assam and in UP for the clubbing of the FIRs, because there's not just one FIR over which the top court agreed to hear the matter. Senior advocate Abhishek Manu Singhvi, appearing on behalf of Pawan Khera, had made a request before the top court that the FIRs should be clubbed, for which a notice has been now issued to the Assam government and also to the UP government as well. Now, we will have to wait and see what happens post-Tuesday, because an interim bail has only been granted to Pawan Khera until Tuesday. Although Congress party is celebrating it to be a big victory, but as of now, it's too early to jump to that conclusion. The statement of Mr. Pawan Khera was being watched by the CJI. CJI saw the particular excerpt, that clip from his press conference, where he made that derogatory remark regarding the Prime Minister's father, which led to this entire furor, where several people's emotions were stirred after the press conference, especially BJP party workers and leaders who felt that it was not in good taste. It was crossing the line, crossing the Lakshman Rekha, and that is the reason why several people went ahead and filed FIRs against Pawan Khera, acting on which the Assam police landed at the Delhi airport and decided to deplane Pawan Khera while they were en route to Raipur, where the Congress's plenary session is set to take place tomorrow. So high drama what witnessed today, where the Congress party now feels their stand has been vindicated by the virtue of receiving an interim bail. But remember, it's only an interim bail. On Tuesday, once again, a decision will be taken whether at all Pawan Khera stands the chance of being arrested or not. But as of now, of course, there is some relief for him, because the top court has agreed the clubbing of the FIRs against Pawan Khera. But the Congress party still has dug in their heels, and he feels that the Pawan Khera did not say anything wrong. Although that phraseology used may have been objectionable, that could have been avoided, for which Pawan Khera has also regretted the same. But whether at all the Congress party is going to give up on the demand on demanding an investigation as far as Gautam Adani Enterprise financial irregularities are concerned or not, that remains to be seen. But as of now, the Congress party clearly maintains that it's a dictatorial outreach by the present dispensation under which the police has acted in this manner. This high-handed conduct by the police to try and come and deplane Pawan Khera could have been absolutely avoided. They are also questioning the timing of it, because this episode cannot be seen in isolation. Only a few days ago, there were ED raids across Chhattisgarh, which was carried out at 14 different locations, the close aid and the leaders of the Congress party's houses. And the Chhattisgarh chief minister came out to say that this is only a way to intimidate the Congress party ahead of the plenary session that's set to take place in Raipur. So the Congress party definitely maintains this is a vendetta politics and being unleashed by the government of the day, where they're using the government machinery, including the police, to intimidate the Congress party, but they're not willing to back down. However, the phraseology, the statement in question that Mr. Pawan Khera used has been objected to by the BJP leaders, and certainly the Congress party also feels that it is a sense crossing the line. So we have to wait and see. As of now, interim bail for Pawan Khera.
Right,
what happens on Tuesday, we'll be getting you all those updates very soon.